Alright, what's up? We have a new chapter of the One Punch Man remake. Hey, wait a minute. I just remembered. I gotta change something. Look at how... Last time I forgot to do this, it took me like 12 videos, I think, yeah, it should be synced up again. Okay, so this one has an extremely exciting chapter title. Cadres, these being the elite tier of the Monster Association fighting force. Most of them are already in battles. Homeless Emperor is fighting Zombie Man. Black Sperm is fighting, what's his face? Atomic Samurai. Gyoro Gyoro is fighting Tatsumaki. Orochi, already down. Rover, already down. These also being dragon level threats, although they're not kind of technically cadres, I guess. Ugmon, fighting against Handsome Sweet Mask. Ugmon, who I thought did not transform because my memory is like a goldfish's. So the only one that we haven't seen in action yet... Oh, there's like another big eating monster, isn't there? Is there? Lips? Is Lips part of the cadre? I think Lips is dragon level. I don't know if it's part of the cadre. And then there's the cat that ran off, who I suppose might be a villain for future arcs. I'm not sure if it's going to come back after seeing Saitama completely wreck Rover. Orochi, of course, already down for the count. But there's still one that we haven't had any encounter with. I'm talking about, of course, Natural Evil Water, which is an extremely interesting enemy in its plainness, looking like a low-level JRPG mob. So maybe this will be the introduction of it. I don't know. Here we see a fun cover. The Shining Punch of Youth, Saitama in a school uniform, or one modified with his cape, as is Fubuki. It looks like they're in the midst of a cultural festival, perhaps. Hence the like kind of maid accessories and the fact that he's eating yakisoba, and Genos has some takoyaki, and it looks like Sonic's class is putting on some haunted house type thing. Now, there's been high school set spin-offs of a lot of shonen series before, and I've never taken much of an interest in them. But I feel like a One Punch Man one would be pretty dang fun. Welcome to One Punch Man's Cultural Festival, yes indeed. Okay, it's the Shining Punch of Youth. All right, so here we see Pig God having pigged out on that big lizard earlier. Deeply disturbing child emperor and the hero association's executive's son. Such a chunk of meat. I thought if we gained up on him, we could turn him into a great feed. Everyone has been eaten. Everyone. Pig God, almost spherical now. You're clearly supposed to be human. Stop, don't eat me. Oh my god. A terrifying panel. Again, it has like such a good one energy. Like sort of the flatness of it, the fact that the teeth, the indentations on his molars and stuff are just like singular lines. Feels very one style. And yet again, you can see like the Murata technique, his expertise in this like shading and stuff, still giving it a sense of three-dimensionality. A terrifying image to be sure, even though this is indeed a hero, and quite the hero at that. Yeah, what's up with Pig God? I feel like in future arcs, I'd like to see a more thorough explanation. Is he human? Could he possibly be human? He was clearly supposed to be human. Like, he gives off lots of human-like indications. But his appetite is truly demonic. Look at that. Just down the gullet. While it's still alive. While it's still kicking and screaming. But here's Lips. Wait. Whoa. Okay, at first, I thought this page was like some real kind of experimental shot showing like the monster's last image before Pig God devoured it, you know? Like just kind of the shadow of the mouth from earlier. But no. This is Lips. This is a dragon level threat that just swallowed up the gigantic Pig God in one bite. Uh-oh. So, I really like this. The webcomic has like a similar rhythmic shot where it shows the S-class heroes all like within the span of a few panels effortlessly defeating the demon class things and then the dragon class ones kind of one-upping them again in turn. So even though like a lot of that sort of the rhythmic energy of that has been lost due to the fact that all of these fights now are glorious, over-the-top, multi-chapter affairs. I like that they still retain this kind of quick tearing energy in this fight, at least. Damn, lips. The one-hit KO. Disaster little dragon. Oh, it's called gums. I thought it was called lips. It's called gums. Okay. No, it's the same diff. Whatever. Yeah. I guess it's burping. Oh, oh, it's horrific. Oh, this chapter is just going to be full of this sort of body horror, isn't it? Pig God struggling inside the stomach manages to barf himself out. His eyes lighting up like Unit O2. So, yes, that's right. He starts to kind of like sumo fight with it. Look at the way his entire face and neck just kind of collapses into itself. I love the fact that they're using like all of the tropes of shonen fight scenes in this. There's like the speed lines, the paneling is very shonen fight scene-y, even like the glowing eyes and stuff. This is all what you would expect your kind of like badass hero type character to be doing, and yet it's Pig God. It's just this gigantic sphere of a man. I don't know. The juxtaposition here I think is quite nice. Okay, so they're going at it. Meanwhile, a monster here limping away from a fight. Yeah, who is this? Just holding some weapons. How could humans get so strong? Gotta go and unleash that. Ah, so these are the 3 A-class heroes, the disciples of Atomic Samurai, who are off on their own, forging their own path to win the respect of Master, to do their part in saving the children. So I guess they're hunting this thing. It kind of looks like a scrubby monster. I would imagine this guy's not even demon level. But whatever, you know, appearances can be deceiving. If there's one thing you learned from this arc, it's that. Cuts that deep, it couldn't have gone very far. Let's see that over there. There's a dangerous aura. Something else besides the monster that escaped. So who do they encounter next? I'm not really sure what happens in the webcomic. I'm learning to not trust myself so quickly or deeply when I think I remember what happens in the webcomic or what doesn't. Let's see. They fought the hair monster. I thought that was the remake exclusive, but no, they fought the hair monster in the original. What else happens? Ooh! There it is. Another cadre. And they sensed it from a while away. I don't know. I feel like this doesn't happen in the webcomic. My memories of the webcomic are that it isn't until like kind of the final chaotic showdown that natural evil water shows up. And everyone's just like, what's this? Like, what is this doing here? And then it starts, you know, jetting people. Heard even Lord Gyoro has difficulty controlling this one. Most mysterious member of the Monster Association became a cadre due to its strength. Maybe this happens in the webcomic. I don't know. This line sounds familiar. Kind of. This idea that Gyoro can't even control it kind of sounds familiar. Cadre, the thing in the water tank. What would happen if I let it out? Doesn't matter. Go nuts. Okay, this is really cool. Again, there's kind of this dynamic in the Monster Association arc of the confinement of the geographical space and chaos that ensues from that. And there's a lot more of it to come. Like, it starts getting really crazy once, you know, there's Saitama flipping stuff and Tatsumaki lifting stuff. But even in this, we can see an example that it's just this one random monster hurt by some relatively inconsequential characters that now unleashes, you know, in some ways, like one of the most dangerous threats the Monster Association has. I would say definitely on a tier with Black Sperm and Orochi and such, at the very least. Like, how does anyone deal with this? Well, I guess we'll find out. Just everything changing because of that. And immediately, the monster that freed it, shredded to bits. Yeah, only Disaster Level Tiger, I knew it. The Mad Dr. Fish. Sure. On your side. Oh, it's still alive. It looked like his entire head got taken off there for a second. Oh, oh. So it's got a few extra abilities. I'm almost positive it didn't do this in the manga, or in the webcomic, that is. I feel like in the webcomic it didn't have fish inside of it at all. It was just the eyeballs. So this adds, like, I don't know how I feel about this. I liked it when it was as simple as possible. I think if it was up to me, it wouldn't even have the eyeballs. It would just be this water that kills everything, and that it's like so simple. And as someone remarks, it looks like a low-level JRPG mob, but it's like just so impossible to defeat because it's literally just water. It's just a blob of water that kills everything. They're staring down at it. They know it's a cadre. Its reputation precedes it. What can they think to do? It's a moving liquid. Don't get too close or you get swallowed up like that too. Oh, so it can shoot fish? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess Murata is like, I don't really know how to draw this any differently than you drew it. It's a blob, and then it goes like, pew! And it's like almost a laser. That's it, huh? He's got to spice it up a bit. So Murata's like, what if it shot fish? I want to draw some flying fish. But this flying fish attack looks pretty weak, right? Like, they're actual corporeal fish. They're moving based on their muscles and their volition and stuff. So it looks like this guy's going to be able to just slice and dice them. Have some tasty piranha sashimi. I will say this though, I love the way that the water effect is drawn here. Like, look at the detail in all of like the kind of ripples and the white areas. It almost looks like nice marbled steak. Or not. Just the depth of it. The fact that it almost looks like peaceful and it reminds you of like serene waters in a sunlit area where the slight shimmering causes all of these beautiful patterns to fade in and out. You know, I love water like that. And now it's coming to kill me. Okay, anyways. So he slices at the fish. They are indeed easily filleted. Fish themselves aren't a big deal, but yes, the jet. If he hadn't already lost his arm, it would be lost now. And look at that. The perfect semicircle cut from the sword itself. So cool. Yeah, you know what I was saying about, like, how could Murata draw it any more exciting? I don't know. There's something so perfect about it. Murata's ability to just, like, take away all the kind of action, this sort of silence as he looks at his sword and is like, oh, this is hopeless. Master has yet to teach us the method for cutting water. Oh, look at this art. Look at on the right, the way it's depicted. So cool. As it writhes and forms into this tempest. Disaster level dragon. Evil, natural water. I thought it was natural evil water, but whatever. I guess those are slightly different things. Like, this is a type of natural water that is evil, whereas the other one would be a type of evil water that is natural. Alright, whatever. Okay, that's it. Saw a lot of webcomic readers thinking that Murata changed God's design. This isn't true. He looks basically the same. Yeah. Oh, I got the two scenes mixed up. I forgot there was two scenes where God shows up. One where he's bestowing the powers and one where he's taking the powers away. And the depiction I remembered which it looks like is a common mistake to make, is that it was the later depiction of God. And I forgot Pigmon, Ugmon, whatever, transforms. Memory, you know, it comes and goes. There's other things that I remember, and it's like, whoa, my IQ must be like 7,000. I must have like terabytes of storage back here. Anyways, good chapter. It's awesome to see the final cadre in action. All the pieces are in place. All the battles have begun. And it's like, you might think like, oh, then I guess the arc is wrapping up. Oh, I guess, you know, not much more crazy things can happen. No! Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, no. You just wait. You just wait. All right. That's all for now. Bye-bye.